Hey, good morning everybody. This morning I'm going to show you how to make fudgy caramels. Okay. Now if you already know how to make caramels, I'm starting right at the pour here. Here are the ingredients. They're slightly different from the first batch. And if you don't know how to make caramels, you should watch my first video, and the link is up here. Now, how this recipe came about is while I was experimenting on the first creamy caramel recipe, I made a couple of changes and one mistake, and it was the result that led to this recipe. So the first change was I reduced the amount of salt, which I think led to an instability chemically in the candy. And second of all, there was a little bit of oil on the top, so I decided I'll stir that in. And one stir led to another, and the next thing you know, I saw streaks forming, and there was the fudge. Okay. So how much fudge you want in the caramels depends on how much you stir it, and I will show you that when I pour it. And yes, I'll record the pour this time because I missed it in the first one. So the hot caramel has hit 245 Fahrenheit, 118 centigrade, and this is what it looks like coming out. So this is what I started doing. You can see a bit of oil on the top. So I was stirring it up. Now the first time I got a lot of fudge in the caramel, and I really did like it. So if you're going to do that, you try to be even and try to get the corners. I'll give you a good close-up here so you can see that when the caramel starts to get thicker when you're playing with it and it's starting to stick on the bottom, yeah, you can see it's starting to set up here. And when you can see streaks on the top of the caramel, the fudge will set pretty quick. Okay, so what you do is just get the spoon out of the pan. And just wait. This is about a minute or so later, and when you can see the pronounced streaking on the top and the differences in color, that means it will definitely come out fudgy. So it's been a couple hours. Caramel is definitely set. Okay. So I cut that open and cut off a piece to test it. And I'll just cut this as well. So you can see that the majority of this has turned to fudge. There are still some streaks of caramel through it. I did stir it up quite a bit. Now, like I said at the beginning, if you stir it up a lot, you'll get nearly pure fudge, and if you only stir it till you get a couple of streaks, you'll get mainly caramel and just some fudge. So you do have some control over this recipe. Okay, like if you look at the edges here, it's still pretty chewy there. Okay, well, there is my fudgy caramel recipe. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again.